Ferguson police officer Travis Brown is taking the next step in his recovery 3 months after suffering a serious brain injury when he was knocked to the ground during a protest. He is finally leaving the hospital. Thanks for being here. I'm Kay Quinn. Officer Brown just left St. Louis University Hospital. He's now being escorted to the airport where he'll be flown to a rehab facility in Atlanta. 5 on Your Side's Justina Coronel is live at the hospital with more on the emotional goodbye. Justina?
Okay, lots of emotions. We're told about 250 first responders were here today, and as soon as that ambulance went by, hundreds followed behind him in support. Now, Ferguson police officer Travis Brown, also known as TJ, has been at St. Louis University Hospital since August 9th. He suffered a serious brain injury when he was knocked to the ground during a protest for the 10th anniversary of Michael Brown's death. And since then, his family said it's been a journey for the father of two. Just 2 weeks ago, I spoke to his sister, and she said her brother wasn't at the point where he can communicate, but he's shown them responsiveness and they do believe he knows what's going on. His daughters had a chance to see him for the first time actually about 3 weeks ago, and he responded, he cried, and he smiled. Today we spoke to Ferguson Fire Chief, just one of many people who showed their support today.
Just like all these officers, we all have that love for TJ, and police and fire are one big giant family, and we want to make sure that we're all being supportive for TJ.
And we're told Brown has arrived to the airport in Chesterfield and he'll be flown to a rehab facility in Atlanta.
So, Justina, you were talking about the law enforcement turnout to say goodbye. How many departments were there?
We actually learned about 30 to 40 departments were here today, showing a lot of support. Again, hundreds of cars following behind him. And the Ferguson police chief also tweeted and said, in times like this, we see the true power of community. Reporting live, Justina Coronel, 5 on Your Side.
All right, thank you, Justina. Officer Brown's injury stems from an incident that happened during a protest in Ferguson in August. Hundreds demonstrated outside the police department to mark the 10th anniversary of Michael Brown's death. During that demonstration, protesters damaged the entryway fence. When Officer Brown responded, someone tackled him to the ground, severely injuring his head. Elijah Gant is charged with multiple counts of assault. We will continue to update you on Officer Brown's treatment while he's out of state. To get the latest news when we're not on the air, head to KSDK.com or download the free 5 on Your Side app. Just search KSDK in your phone's app store.